Hello everybody, semi-retired Bob here. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and some odds and ends. And today is one of those odds and ends. First of all, you're going to find that I'm just going to do a couple laps around the parking lot of the church here and not mess with the road today, because I can't see anything in this sun. But I went out and did an activity with the church this morning and got a little over 2 miles of walking in already. So I'm just going to talk to you for a little bit here while I do a couple laps around the parking lot, because I couldn't stand not talking to you guys for a day. But the thing we're going to talk about today is the carnivore diet and kidney stones. Now, I've talked about this already on the channel, but I'm going to talk about it again because I had a kidney stone last night. It does happen. Has nothing to do with the carnivore diet. That stone probably been in my kidney for a good long while. And with my kidney numbers back down to normal, and whatever stones are in there slowly shrinking, that one finally got loose. Some interesting observations, because I've had a lot of kidney stones in my life. There was one year where I was in and out of the hospital 14 times for kidney stones in one calendar year. That was a rough year. I want to say that was 89 or 88. I can't say for sure which year it was. I knew I was still in Ohio before I moved out to Nebraska. And I moved out to Nebraska in February of 90. So it had to be before that. But even though I had a kidney stone last night, it was not nearly as painful as they have been in the past. I mean, I hardly didn't even notice it. I mean, I was going to the restroom and basically just felt a little tug. And went, that hurt just a little bit. And there was some sediment in the bowl. But that's about as bad as it gets, apparently, when you're on the carnivore diet. I had some other pain last night that's probably going to make you chuckle, because I toss and turn a little bit in the night, and I'm not sure why I do it, but I end up crossing my legs at the ankles in the middle of the night. And the pain woke me up. I'm like, what in the world is that that's hurting? And then I realized I don't have any fat covering my leg bones on the shin. I was just the pressure of the skin on the shin bone, causing me pain because there's no fat there anymore. And I've noticed some other spots too. I keep my phone propped up on the crate, kind of across from my bed. And I was changing the channel last night. It wasn't last night, it was a couple of nights ago. Reached over, changed the channel, and when I was rolling back over, my arm came down on my lap. And I'm like, ow, what was that? I got some hard mass over here on the side of my lap. Well, it took me a moment in my tired state to figure out that it was my hip bone. My hip bone doesn't have any fat covering it anymore either. So I found that rather amusing after I figured out what it was. But yeah, don't let people convince you that the carnivore diet causes kidney stones, because it doesn't. It actually improves them, and over time will make them go away. And I now have first-hand account of that. But one other quick point I want to cover before I let you go for today. I had one of my viewers was talking about in the comment section of his diabetic, I believe it was diabetic retinopathy, something to do with the eyes. I said macular degeneration in a previous video, but I think it was diabetic retinopathy is what he had. And the carnivore diet not only fixed his A1C, got his blood sugar under control, but reversed his diabetic retinopathy as well. So if you have one of these odd diseases, or not necessarily an odd disease, but something that's caused by something else, like, diabetes, there's a lot of side effects from diabetes. But don't give up hope. If the doctors have tried everything else, what have you got to lose by going ahead and giving carnivore a 30 or 60 or 90-day trial just to see what happens? You never know till you try. But my leg's getting a little tired here. Like I said, I've already done quite a bit of walking today. But I certainly enjoy my time talking to you guys. So, don't forget to get out there, be 1% better today. Over here on this side of the screen, you should see the link to the entire October challenge. Over on the other side, you should see a video you've never seen before. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.